I miss my friend who's normally sitting right next to me, but he will be here for the Egyptian Blizzard on Friday, as it's going to be the Southern Illinois Salukis taking on a school that this guy knows about in the Southern Indiana Screaming Eagles. Before we talk about the game with USI, Coach Watson, a really good result against North Dakota State. We talked about how the Bison were a team that's used to playing for conference tournament championships and conference championships on their end. Well, the Salukis got a big positive result because a lot of different Salukis played in that game against NDSU.
Yeah, it was very obvious that the difference in the game were really the four big guys, with that being Hensley, D'Amico, Scotty Abube, and Clarence Rupert. And Southern could just keep coming at North Dakota State, who's a good team, well coached, and a team you don't want to go to Fargo to play. I can tell you that. So that was a good night.
I think we can talk so much about X, Coach Watson, and of course even Trent. Those threes were massive late in the second half when NDSU was on a run. But to your point, how important was it to see a Trey Miller come in and have a very productive night in terms of distributing the ball?
And combine Sheridan Sharp in that conversation. So just those two together, Xavier cannot continue to play 119 minutes in three 40-minute games. It's just your body can't hold up, your mind can't hold up. He's tough and he's good, but over the long haul, he's got to get off the court. He's averaging for the season 34 minutes. A lot of that came with foul trouble along the way, but Trey is so important because he's a little bit older than Sheridan. He's showing he's got more confidence. He's getting more used to what Coach Mullins wants. The point guard position is different, Luke. It's a position where you are really the quarterback.
And let's start with it first from just your perspective of you were here as an assistant for 21 years. You've been a broadcaster now for 4. So 25 years you spent here in this venue where I'm at recording this. But of course, your first school that said, Rodney Watson, we want you to be our head coach. That was Southern Indiana. I mean, how special are the emotions? I know you don't want to talk about from yourself, but how special is it that you see the program that gave you your first opportunity is now in the Division I ranks and will be coming into a venue that is very special and close to your heart?
USI till I die. And I really mean that. Once a Saluki, always a Saluki. I'm in a unique situation for this game because I'm going to broadcast for one team and season tickets for the other. And I love both teams. And for me, I'm going to be happy for the team that wins. I'm going to be sick for the team that doesn't win, but really proud of USI and where they're going. They obviously went the right direction. We had kind of moved past our league. Our league was bringing in a different group of universities, more private schools, smaller schools, more financially challenged. And we were kind of playing down to that level. And now it's a new challenge, beautiful new arena, great campus, great education. 3 of our kids have a degree from there. Ashley, our daughter, has a degree from SIU as well. So I'm a big believer in both universities.
How deceiving is their record, Coach Watson?
1-point loss at LaSalle, 2-point loss against Bowling Green at home, tied Michigan State. And you say, well, if you and I are going to talk about the quarter factors being a big deal, 37-37 in the third and fourth quarters at Michigan State, +5 on the offensive boards at Michigan State. Like you mentioned, Purdue-Fort Wayne has a great chance to win the Horizon League. This is a good team. There's been talk about the changing point guards, but Jack Campion, who played in this game last year, scored 5 points. He scored 5 of the 7 points coming back into this game. He's a guy that's number 7 in the country in assist rate ratio. AJ Smith, whose dad, Anthony, played for us during the Coach Herron's era. AJ, I heard him on a radio interview this week talk about he wasn't caught up in doing this for his dad. He's doing it for himself. He's coming here to win. And Southern's got to be physical, make him turn it over. Jeremiah Hernandez, really good 5 wing, again, turnover prone. When Southern Indiana struggled, they get into the turnover game and then they start losing possessions. Southern Illinois has got to win the possession game, meaning fewer turnovers, more offensive rebounds than Southern Indiana to have success.
We know this is out on Friday morning, so you want to get here to Banterra Center tonight, 6 o'clock tip. Coach Watson, he's going to have all of his snow boots on. We're going to be ready for the Egyptian blizzard here inside Banterra Center. If you want to join us for the radio coverage, we start at 5 o'clock tonight across the SalukI Radio Network. For my partner, Coach Watson, I am Luke Martin. We will talk to you later on tonight here from the Egyptian Blizzard inside Banterra Center. Go Dogs.